In the latest VS Code editor, the bottom status bar contains less icons related to CMake than before. It turns out that the CMake options in the bottom status bar are hidden by default. This could be a recent adjustment of the CMake extension. This was different 2 years ago. At that time, all CMake settings could be easily tuned using icons in the status bar. We will provide solutions in this short video and go through the recommended CMake settings for Gen4 application development in VS Code. In fact, you can change their visibility in the status bar through the CMake extension settings. To find the setting quickly, click the CMake icon on the left edge of the editor, hover your mouse on the project status bar, click the gear icon, and add option in the search box. If you don't like the crowded status bar, you can choose the icon mode. Clicking each icon in the status bar would allow you to choose an option from the drop-down menu in the search bar on the top of the editor. The CMake extension also provides a sidebar to do the same thing. For example, click the edit icon of each option shown in the sidebar. You should be able to trigger the same drop-down menu in the top search box. When you open a Gen4 application source file, for example, the basic Gen4 example B1, you may be prompted to choose a C++ compiler automatically if the CMake extension is already installed. Choose the latest one or the one that your Gen4 libraries were compiled with. On Windows, choose AMD 64 Visual Studio Community Release. You can still change this setting later in the CMake sidebar by clicking the edit icon here if you choose the wrong one at the beginning. Note that default CMake options listed here are not ideal for compiling Gen4 examples. Here are my suggestions. First, click the edit icon here to list all build variant. Change it from debug to release. On my Mac, both variants work. However, on my Windows 11, the debug variant causes error. Second, click the edit icon here to change the build target from all to the exact executable you'd like to generate. In this example, it's example B1. Finally, click the edit icon here to choose the exact executable you'd like to launch once it is compiled. Now, you can click the build icon to trigger the build process, or directly the run button to compile and then launch the executable, such as the basic Gen4 example B1. To learn more about how to set up VS Code to develop Gen4 applications, please watch this video I made 2 years ago. It still applies nowadays.